I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad, I've punched him a few more times.
5 blokes outside my front door, can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for iFull TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're in Newcastle here. I'm here with frustrated, disappointed Phil Williams.
Yeah, frustrated, man. It's one of them, like, I thought I did enough. It wasn't a fantastic fight, but from a cleaner work perspective, from the shots landing, I thought that, you know, I nicked the fight, personally. And I would have took a draw in the away corner, but, you know, I'm disappointed. I'm not usually disappointed, but I'm actually disappointed. I thought I won the fight, and everyone in the crowd said the same. Even his own people said to me, like, I think you are done by there. The cleaner work was from you. Yeah, he caught me with a couple of shots. I give him credit. You know, I boxed him before. He beat me. I'll take that. I thought, you know, he completely beat me last time. But this time around, he didn't beat me. He didn't beat me, man. I'd like at least deserve a draw. So yeah, I'm a little bit like, you know, heartbroken in a way, because sometimes you just need that little boost. But I know what happened, man. So the decision's a decision. Fair play to Steve. I got no issues with him or nothing. I wish him all the very best in his future going forward. But like, I thought I won that fight. I thought at least a draw. Like, and like I said, everybody I spoke to said the same thing. So.
I mean, sorry, Phil. Let's have it right. In terms of Steve, it's not his fault. Like, he's fought the fight, decision has gone his way. Yeah. It's not, and I think sometimes people kind of get criticism because, like, they've got the decision, but it's not in their hands ultimately who wins. So I suppose it's kind of deeper than that, more so. But
yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna say, you know, Steve, you're an arsehole, I beat you and, you know, you robbed me. Like, it's not his fault. I get that. Credit, Steve's a boxer, man. I respect any fighter that gets in the ring. Anyone that gets through those ropes is a champion. You know, he's got in the ring. He's boxed a good version of me tonight, a much better version of what he boxed previously. Like I said, I'm not taking nothing away from Steve. I just feel from a decision perspective, I was done. I was done by. So, you know, I called a draw. I called a draw thinking like, I'm not really going to get the decision. I'll take a draw. But deep down, I thought I nicked the fight. I did. My corner man, you know, was saying the same thing. Keep doing what you're doing. And then, you know, the feedback after, you know, I'm not going to call anyone out because some of the people were officials, but like, their perception was the same thing. Like, it wasn't the way it was.
Phil, I spoke to you after some of your fights, and I've not really kind of hear you with this attitude. I think if you've lost a fight before, and in the back of your head you know that, oh, okay, look, I see where that was going. But I think like tonight, speaking to you kind of even off camera, you feel like tonight was like at worse ways for yourself a draw. Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't usually get frustrated, man. Like, I'm a away fighter, you know. I've caused a few upsets in my career. With the prospects, the homeboys. I'm never usually frustrated at all. I'm usually like, fair play, man, you know, all the best. Let's go and have a lemonade after, and, you know, I'm cool, you know, I'm here to do a job. But like, you know, when you put something in and you deserve something, and you just think, oh, come on, man, like, give me something there, like, give me a bit of credit, you know. So yeah, I'm a little bit like, I'm happy, but I'm a little bit like, when I think about the fight, it just annoys me. Just annoys me. I've got to move forward and just go back home to the family and, you know, just move on and stay in the gym, wait for the phone to ring again, and, you know, we'll make it right next time. A few extra miles on the road and let's go again.
A lot of people don't know about kind of the process of what you're talking about, because it's like boxing's glamorized at high level with all the top athletes in the country or the top boxers in the country, but for yourself, who's on the road and kind of as the away fighter, etc., people don't. Franklin there. People don't really realise like the day to day for you, and like you're talking about waiting for a phone call for the next time that you'll probably be an away opponent. You know what I mean?
So, you know, as an away opponent, I've been a pro for like just under 4 years. I've had 43 fights. I box in the away corner. I box the prospects. You know, the guys like Steve that are back, they can sell the hundreds of tickets. They can get the fan base behind them. They can afford to live in the gym. You know, they got the sponsors that can allow them just to concentrate on the training. My position is I fight in the away corner. My phone could ring on Thursday night to say get to York Hall tomorrow for a weigh-in. That's how quick it is. I'm just there. A lot of people like say to me, you need to call yourself the gatekeeper, because like you're always in a position where you're the test for the prospects. You know, I'm the test for them. They want to go and be world champions. They want to go and be British. Come through me, you know, and I give them that work that they need. And
are you happy with that? That mentality?
I'm very happy with it because, you know, as much as I would love to be British level material, and believe me, you know, blow my own trumpet, if I could commit the way that these prospects do commit, and I could be in the gym twice a day, I would be right up there with these guys, you know. I can't, you know, I've got a family, I work full time, I'm in the gym in the evenings, you know, I fight short notice, and I come into people's back gardens, you know. I walked into Newcastle Arena, Virtual Arena tonight, and, you know, there's hundreds of Newcastle fans just booing me, like, you know, I'm coming in their garden to fight their guy. You know, I love it, you know, it's great, you know, it's brilliant. I ain't got to impress no one. You know, that's your guy, mate. He sold all the tickets. He needs to look good, not me. But I'm going to make him look average. That's my job. So, yeah, you know, I do enjoy it, mate. And in theory, if you look at it like this, I'm not necessarily going to become a world champion or British champion. But if you look at my BoxRec CV, who I've boxed, I can assure you there's a number of names on there that will become world British level champions. You got Cash Ali, you got Johnny Fish, you got Fabio Worley, you know, there's three names straight away, David Adderley, you know, all these fighters I've been in with, you know, and I've done well, you know, I've done well with them, you know, and they've all given me credit for that. So, but what did I achieve out of boxing when I retire? I boxed the best boxers that are out there, and I looked after my family and I had a good time. And for me, that's more than being a prospect and fighting 3 times a year and then realising after 10 or 11 or 12 fights that you're not going to maybe become a British champion or a world champion, and then your career's done and you've made 20 grand in your whole boxing career over a 7-year period. I had 42, 43 fights in 3 years, you know. So, yeah, I'll break it down like that, mate. You know, the away corner's rough, man. But, yeah, for people that don't know about it, you know, it's the prospects, you know, they're the ones that have got the crowd, and we're the ones that people want to see get knocked out. So, a little bit of an insight as to the away corner life. But,
Phil, can I ask it's not even a personal question, but if I'm being honest, like, because you're talking about kind of what you've been through, when that mentality of you're being brought in as an away fight, effectively the promotion are bringing you, if we're going to talk real, they're bringing you as the fighter to lose into a fight. But mentally for you, because I've always wondered this, I'm like, how the fuck do you deal with that going into that when you're being brought in as the fight to lose? And if you upset the apple cart, it's like, fucking hell, look, Phil Williams did this and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But the mentality of bringing you on the show as the B side is for you to lose. So how do you deal with that kind of mentally?
I deal with it in a way where, like, yeah, the matchmakers and promoters are like, we need an opponent for our 300 sale ticket fighter who's going to become, you know, Southern Air British stroke world champion. We need an opponent. Oh, let's get Phil Williams in. So, you know, when I get the big calls for the big shows, the match rooms, the Frank Warrens, like, I get a phone call on the Tuesday. Oh, you need to weigh in Thursday. Like, that's the notice we get. And to me, it's kind of like, they don't want to give us journeymen or roadmen or away fighters any notice to be getting ready for their prospects, because in, like, speaking for all the away fighters. I speak for every away fighter. Every single one of us are dangerous. Every single one of us can turn up the heat.
You can ruin a career
on these prospects, and I think why it's got to me a bit tonight is because I've kind of like got to the point where I'm like, I'm not coming to lose, mate. I'm coming to stink the place out. I'm coming to give your prospect a hard time, and I'm gonna get myself in the limelight. Look at Kamil Sokolowski. You know, dangerous, man. Away fighter, chin Nick Webb, you know, beat George Fox. Where is he now? Like, you don't see him. His phone, like the old saying, when you start winning, the phone stops ringing. That's a saying for the away corner, because you then become a threat. Oh, fuck that, we don't want him. He's too dangerous, man. We can't have him upset our prospect. You know, so for me now, you know, I come in to a fight and I'm not a journeyman anymore. You know, I'm still in a way fight. I'm not a journeyman. I'm not here just to tuck up and be a punch bag and
You find it disrespectful when people refer to you, if they refer to you as a journeyman?
Journeyman's a lot of people have got different opinions on the word journeyman. You know, what is a journeyman? What is the away corner? It's difficult. You say to people journeyman, they say you're not a journeyman. You know, like I've spoken to people like legendary boxers.
I like the term away fighter also.
Yeah, away fighter. You're an away fighter. So yeah, I love it, man. I do love it, mate. It's good, but now, you know, I've got to the point in my career where I'm not here just to be that figure no more. I'm here to come and I'm gonna push whoever you put in front of me, and I'm gonna try and either get them out of there, upset them, or make them look average. And once I've done that, my profile goes up, and then you get bigger promotions like this, like your boxers, like your Eddies, and they're like, you know, you get more recognition. Yeah, it might go a bit more quiet, like it has with Kamil. I want Kamil, he chins everyone. Can't be having that, and then it goes quiet. But then when you do get those opportunities, you get something big, man. So you get the reward, you know. So I'm pushing like that now. You know, I'll fight any day of the week. You know, ring me today. I'll be there in the morning with my bag ready to go.
All right, well, listen, while we're on the subject of away fighters, shout out to two fighters over the last week that retired from the sport, Kevin McCauley and also Elvis Doob. They both retired after they've probably got a combined record of over maybe 400 odd fights. And they've been very important to the sport, so big up them.
Kevin McCauley, Elvis, man, you know, big up, man. Absolute respect. Elvis, you know, 44 years old, man. You know, I'm pushing, I'm 36 now. For me to retire in another 8 years when I've not even been a pro for 4, that just gives me more vision that, you know, I'm only just beginning, mate. I'm 43 fights in, I ain't even started yet. So
I like that, I like that.
Let's go, man. But yeah, fair play to them, man. Anyone in the way, big up all the away fighters, you know. We keep the sport moving, so respect, man.
Phil, thank you very much for talking to Eiffel TV, and I'm sure I'll catch you on the whenever it is next. Yes,
mate.
You got my number now anyway, so.
Got your number now, man. So yeah, I'm gonna keep DMing you no more on the Eiffel TV page when you got
3 a.m. DMs.
Yeah, 300 million friend requests and all that, mate. So yeah,
all good.
Do it more often, mate. Appreciate it, Cougs.
No problem. Thank you very much for your time.
That in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more times.
5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.